Hey, you beautiful baddies and you magical misfits. Welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Your auntie is in a mood. I don't know what kind of mood, but it's a mood. So, welcome, welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing an oracle of the day. Oops, sorry, I banged the table. So, we're just going to find out what's up, what's the tea, what's going on. So I'm so glad you're here. As always, I am highly medicated with the green, okay, because I have been blessed with some autoimmune disorders. So there we go, etc., etc. So that's part of my medication, and yeah, so that's part of my life. So anyway, if this is your first time to my channel, hiya, hello, how are ya? It's really good to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm wearing my favorite sweater. I've had this sweater throughout the cycle of my illness, and it's been worn, so you might see holes in it. But this is your auntie's favorite sweater. It's much too big for me, and I love it so much. So anyway, you probably see me wear this a lot, but it's a big sweater. It's like a cardigan sweater. So anyway, do you guys have a comfy sweater or like a comfy shirt or just something that you reach for when, you're just, you want to like be comfy? That's every day for me. But anyway, so let's get some cards here. Ooh, one came out. We have my eyes are up here, mister. Stop getting distracted. Ooh, you hottie. Have you distracted somebody? What kind of fire are you up to? Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Couple more cards. Just a couple more. Tell me more about this hottie distracting somebody. Or are you distracted by somebody or something? It doesn't have to be that. It can be just being distracted in general. I feel like this card wants to come out, so it did. Murdered mantra. Earth school lessons suck. Today's lesson is... Ah. Okay. So I feel like, and I get this. Life right now is like a voyage on a crazy train through a wondrous madhouse of hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say wondrous because Earth is beautiful. Right? Earth school is beautiful. Earth is beautiful. It's a beautiful place as far as like nature goes. It is magnificent. It's wonderful. The food here kicks ass, doesn't it? And the medicine from Earth, I can speak on this personally, is enough to make the aliens want to come over here, if you know what I'm saying. So, and then we have the great, special connections, you know what I'm saying? Connections that people can have, humans can have with each other. Those special connections tend to be kind of cool, because we have all kinds of, stories about, other beings kind of getting in on that shit, right? So, Earth and being human has some really amazing high points, but the actual learning part and lessons and shit suck ass. They suck bad. And I can say that as someone who has been doing this a very long time and I'm personally in an advanced level PhD school. Don't do this part. Don't do this part. I mean, but no, it sucks. It sucks ass. Okay? It's just, and I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. You can complain in the comments. Feel free. Listen, I do this occasionally. It's been a long time, but I want to encourage you, okay? This is a safe place for you to bitch and moan. You bitch and you moan all you want in those comments, okay? Let it out. Earth school sucks. Okay, it does. I know it's beautiful. The lessons are great. I'm grateful. I'm super, super grateful. I'm so grateful for how far I've come. Listen, my ass used to be in bed. I was in bed for 6 years in horrible pain. It's a story that I'm going to share. I keep saying this eventually on camera. I'm going to get there. But Earth school sucks, okay? I'm saying I understand. I've been through all kinds of stuff in my life, you know? So I get it. Bitch all you want, okay? Because I understand that the intensity of the world, along with your Earth school personal situation, is hard. Understand that you're in an advanced level of this shit, okay? If you're even here, if you're even born to be here at this time, you're already at an advanced level. All the souls that aren't meant to like be at this advanced level, they're leaving. They're like, phew, we're gone. Phew, we don't want to be here no more. And listen, we don't blame you. Listen, go. You know, I wish you well, because I tell you what, we really don't want to be here either. Sometimes, right? Like Earth school is hard, right? It's okay. It's okay to say, hey, this is hard. And I don't want to adult today. Okay? So just breathe out. Let this be an energetic release for you, just to kind of like, it's okay for you to say, you know what? I hate my job. I'm grateful to have it. I really am, but I don't like the motherfuckers I work with. Okay? I won't tell. Nobody's going to tell. I'm sick and tired of picking up after my kids. I am. I really am. They need to pick up their own shit. Alrighty. Let's get some more energy here. Woo, it's been a lot though, hadn't it? Okay, bitchy witchy, connect to Mother Earth. Boom. As I was talking about how beautiful the planet is, you know, she's raising in her frequency, you guys. The other day I was outside. I've been spending a lot more time outside, and it's really helped me like balance out some of this crazy fucking energy I've been carrying for the last 6 months. It's really helped. Okay, so I highly encourage you to like put on your sunscreen, put on what you need to, take your water, whatever you need to do, and sit your ass outside. Okay, just be outside. And I know for some of you it's hard, okay? I get it, right? I have to watch being in the sun sometimes because it can cause me to get a little flare up. So I have to wear sunscreen. The other day it was like, I don't know, 80 degrees, and I was walking in the cemetery because that's where I walk in a sweatshirt because I want to make sure that I don't get much sun and, you know. Anyway, so really seriously connect to the planet right now, okay? Especially with all the sun activity. Just spend some time like watching some birds, playing with your dog, playing with your kids. Okay, be in that very grounding energy, because really, honestly, you know, we're kind of here to experience that. All the working and the politics and the bullshit part of life, you know, the clerical bullshit of life, that's really supposed to be there to support the experiences of being human. And it's flipped, and we need to flip it somehow. And right now it's really hard. Every day we're hit with some kind of historical, huge happening. And I think we're at the point of numbness. We're reaching that numb point where it's like there's hideous, horrible things happening every day. And, you know, what I would say is that the masses, for those of you who have been traumatized, you understand this, okay? I think the masses, the collective, is being traumatized. Okay, they're going through trauma on a massive scale. So they're being hit with historically traumatic events constantly. And now we're at the state of numb. So disassociation. That's what I feel like it's happening. Like we're about there. Like it's like the stage we're going into. Okay. Um, and it's not because we're callous. We don't become disassociated or numb because we're callous. It is a means of trying to function. It's a means of survival. Okay. And what I offer instead of numbness and disassociation is connection to the planet, to the dirt, to the primal self, to who you are as a human being and what you love, what fucking matters to you. Not what you're told that matters to you, but what actually fucking matters to you. Connect to those things. Connect to those things. Now, don't quit, doing the things you need to do, but shift your perspective. Understand the value in taking your kids to school or making cupcakes. Those moments where you may be thinking about, like, well, I have to put gas in the car. Well, I have to do this. I understand those things. I understand that pressure, okay? But you're missing an opportunity to ground and connect. Those moments where you can ground and connect will help you deal with this stress, okay? It's going to help the collective as a whole not disassociate. Because disassociation and numbness, although is a survival mechanism and sometimes necessary, it can prolong a healing process to a degree. And it can make it more difficult to kind of like process what's happening because you're numb, you're in neutral, okay? And so being grounded helps us to process what's going on. It helps us to see. And, I saw a guy on TikTok. He's a Gen X guy. And he woke up and he was crying about what he was seeing. And he was real about waking up. Waking up is brutal, especially now. I woke up many, many years ago. So I've been doing this, a long time, okay? I can't imagine the brutality of waking up right now. Okay, so waking up right now, it is like waking up in a slaughterhouse. It's almost like you're waking up to every level of human misery at the same time. So it is for people who are here, and they're already at a kind of, and I hate labels, but this is what we have, at an advanced state. Okay, you don't realize it, but you're an advanced awareness. You have advanced consciousness, because it takes an advanced consciousness to wake up right now. Okay, it takes a strong soul and a strong will to wake up right now. I'm sorry if I'm slurring my words, but it's the medicine, you guys. It takes a lot of determination to kind of wake up and see right now. So it takes a very strong soul. It takes a very advanced soul. Okay, so this is a generation, a group of people who are going to be extremely determined for change. Okay, there is quite a few of older people like Gen X, millennials, older millennials. There's some other generations in there too, but you're going to find quite a few older people in this group, okay? And I think it comes from the fact that I'm Gen X, okay? And Gen X, we're thought of as a generation that really hasn't done much, or is like the lost generation, or the I don't give a fuck generation. Now, I will say, generally speaking, we don't give a fuck. We're not going to really care about what you do. As long as you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. It's that kind of thing, right? um but I feel like it's a generation that's coming to an awareness, and it's very painful. Um, and Gen X is kind of like the fuck around and find out generation. So there's a fight there that brings all of the collective to a different level of, it's an evolution, okay, of action, of consciousness, of awareness, and it's painful. Okay, it's extremely painful, because you see what's going on in the world. And Gen X in this generation. I'm saying Gen X, it's not just Gen X, okay? I want to make that clear. And you think, how did this happen? How did this happen? How did we get here? I just woke up and everything's fucked up. Those of you who actually watch this video and you watch it all the way through, I think you guys are a very special group. Okay, so let's talk to the angels. Well, the animals, okay? Some would say maybe angels are animals, or animals are little angels, okay? They definitely are very special spirits that are connected to the planet in a very special way. And with all this massive earth energy I've been talking about, let's see what the animals have to say, all right? This group needs to ground. Ground thy ass, okay? Ground thy ass and you will feel better, all right? It's going to make you feel better about the future and your own life. Okay, it will help. We have a Roadrunner. It's more brave to walk away than to stay with someone who gives you the runaround. Stop chasing them. You're worth much more. Okay, this is part of waking up. Okay, you really find out, who's there for you, who has been there for you, and who has fucked you over. And I will tell you, it is painful, okay? This is not fun. Now, for some people, they find out I'm surrounded by people who love me, who really love me. I'm so lucky. Be grateful. Have gratitude for that. If you have a happy family, ground to that. Ground to that gift, okay? Ground to that gift, because you are truly blessed. Because a lot of us do not have that. Okay, we don't. So this is a painful part, and this may be something you guys are going through or are about to go through. And I got to tell you, what happens here is like a transmutation of your personality almost. It really does change you as a human being when you find out just how it's like the universe reveals the devious, the malicious around you. And it's heartbreaking at times. So, if you're going through this, my heart goes out to you. And it will change who you are fundamentally. This can go very deep if you have people around you who are fucking you over. The universe will reveal it to you. Okay, we have Wolf that came out. You are the leader of the pack, and you leave no one behind. It's your way of life. But be watchful of who you break bread with. Yeah. This is part of waking up too. This is like some of you guys, I'm picking up on this distraction energy, and I got to tell you, Some of you guys, you have people that you trust, people that you probably consider family, or have had into your home that aren't who they say they are. And that's being revealed to you. Okay. And it sucks. I feel the pain here. I feel like this isn't something casual. Like this is hurtful, but it doesn't feel necessarily romantic. It feels almost like friends or family, like cousins, or friends, or um, maybe even like uncle, auntie kind of energy, friend of family energy. These three cards here. Okay. We have octopus. Someone is spiritually or physically all up in your energy. Do a cord cutting ritual to remove them. Yeah, that feels like that family energy there. I'm picking up on family energy here. Somebody's really, let's get some toxic tea on this. Let's get some toxic tea. Okay. These two cards came out. We have Dirty Dancing. They use others' lack of experience and love to box others in a corner. We have Delusional God, acts as if everyone should kiss their butt and shower them with love, but they don't deserve it. Someone's taking advantage here. Someone's taking advantage of you. I'm talking to you now. We're going to look at the other cards, but right now we're going to look at this. There are words here. I keep having to clear my throat. There are words here that need to be said. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm going to take him. This clump fell out. We have the sun, the devil, the 7 of coins, the 8 of coins, and temperance. I don't feel good about the sun. I feel this is a relation. We have the empress, Cancer energy. So this feels like this could be like, wow, it could be mother, son, mother, daughter, even, or you feel like that, or there's like care here. Someone's taking care of someone else. It could be money. It could be money here. There's money involved. Someone's taking advantage of money or resources or care, like compassion, like taking advantage of someone's compassion here. This empress, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, honey. And you know it. Whoever this is, you know it. You have got to stop giving so much of yourself, okay? Lovey, I'm talking to you. Now listen. You are worth more than this shit. I don't give a fuck who this is. Someone is literally draining you. And there's something about money here, because I got money here on this little beautiful pink card. There's money here, and I keep getting pulled to money. So some of you guys are being drained of money or resources, or someone's trying to get at your money, okay? And the devil's on the sun, and to me, this is bad. Okay, I'm reading a negative energy. I feel like this is manipulative, okay? I don't want this shit around me, and neither should you. I think this person is hiding who they really are. I think they're very manipulative, okay? And I know it sucks. I feel like this hurts. This is painful. And I feel like, see this little dude down here? I feel like this person feels like they have it in the bag. Like they've put in some time on this and they feel like they have this in the bag. Okay. So you need to show, whoever this is, like you need to show this bitch that they don't have shit. Okay. They're not going to take advantage of you. And some of you guys will resist this, and that's okay. All right. It's not easy to be awake in the world. It's heartbreaking. Okay. Listen, I've had my heart broken many times with the reality of this world. But it is what it is. It is. And I'm sorry. So let's look at these other cards. We have, okay, Dove. You are going into a period of peace you find within. You might be dreaming of birds. This is a sign from spirit. So I feel like, for those of you where this resonated, I feel like once you cut the cord, once you release this energy, I feel like you'll have a lot of peace. Okay. For those of you who are just overwhelmed with all this crazy energy, I feel like your peace is going to come from your grounding. Okay. Ground, ground, ground. I say clear, clear, clear a lot and ground, ground, ground. But really, especially now with everything going on in the world, grounding and clearing is so, so important. Just go outside and stare at a tree. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to like it, although eventually, if you go outside enough, you will. We need to reconnect to nature as a whole. We need to reconnect to our primal self. And we don't have to like it, but it will help us all be more healthy, literally, physically, mentally, and emotionally, okay? Because the planet, the frequency of Gaia, the planet, has changed, and it is changing. So when you go out and spend time with her, you're going to feel a difference. And do it, and tell me what you feel. Because I tell you, if you connect with her energy on a regular basis, you're feeling a shift. Because she's shifting. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's very healing. So, and then we have Lion. People are starstruck when you enter a room. You have charisma and know when to take the lead and when to be humble. I think a lot of you in this group have the ability to be very powerful leaders, okay? To stand out at whatever it is you do, okay? So let's pull some tarot on this Lion here. Tell me more about this leadership. Tell me more about this group. Those of you who resonate, you may be a Leo, you may be a fire sign. I'm getting Leo, Sag, Aries. I'm getting Taurus as well. I'm getting some Virgo, Capricorn, 3 of Cups. I love this card. It's so fun. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 33. 33. Threes are going to be numbers for you to look for. This 3 of Cups feels very fun. We have the World. Okay. Give me one more card here. Tell me about this fun. It's a whole new world. I want to start singing that Disney song. It's a whole new world. 3 cards. I got more than 3. I got 4. Okay, we have Death and we have the Queen of Swords. All on this Lion here. Woo! So I feel like the Queen of Swords and Death are kind of together here. I feel like this is the process that we're seeing. This change, this transformation. It's like a reordering of life, seeing clearly. This queen here, and I'm reading intuitively at this point, okay? This queen here has kind of lost her own head, see? She's kind of like numb, kind of like, I can't really, I'm confused, like I'm overwhelmed. And I feel like the death process here helps this queen realign her head. Her head gets reattached. She sees clearly. She knows how to move in the world. She understands what's going on. And I do feel the pain in the death card. I feel the loss here. Some of you guys will have some loss because seeing clearly doesn't mean you only see rainbows and butterflies. You see butts and not good butts. You see butts and ashes and lots of people fucking you over and you taking what's left after you clear that energy and kind of redefining who you are. Because those discoveries really reveal more truth of self. You find out how toxic you've been in those circumstances, and those awarenesses help you ascend into new consciousness, and you change. You change into more authentic shapes and sounds and awarenesses of who you are. So it is a big transformation. It is a ascension. Okay. So that's what you guys are going through. You are awake and you are ascending through a conscious awareness of the truth of your reality, the truth of your relationships. And sometimes it is extremely painful. And I'm not one of those readers that's going to tell you, oh, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, it sucks. Okay. But on the other side of it is a new chapter. It's a whole new world, baby. Look at this little garbage pail kid on this cloud, just cruising past it, just like transformed and flying in a new wave of consciousness. And that's how it feels. You know, when you rise into the new level of your consciousness. And listen, there's a level of awareness we get to in this big old game where we become aware that, you know, it is almost a switch you flick where you're like, oh, damn. Okay, I'm at that level already. I'm already flying by. I'm moving past it. I'm moving on. I haven't forgot it. It's still here. But I've ascended into the awarenesses of how I was, how I really was, how they were, how they really were, and all the messiness of it. I've learned from it. I've grown. I've matured, or I've expressed it. I've learned how to express myself better. It's allowed me to become more of who I am, more authentic. And now I'm cruising in my authenticity. It's more than just a world card. You know, it's more than just movement. It's more than just a new chapter. It's more than just travel, baby. It's moving into your authenticity and humming by bullshit. It's like learning what the bullshit looks like and feels like, so that the next time that you get met with that, you're like, oh, no, I've already done that. I'm choosing to not do it again because I've decided, I've played out that toxic pattern. I'm not doing that again. So, you know, I wish you well, but, you know, I'm not going to do it again. We have the Three of Cups, of course. And I feel like you're moving on to really healthy and joyful and happy connections. New people. New people and new ways of connecting that are going to bring you a lot of joy. And right now where you sit, you may feel alone. You may be like, how am I going to meet these people, Amy? Auntie Amy, how am I going to meet them? I'm so closed off. Listen, you're going through a process right now, and you don't worry about this card. You don't worry about how the soul tribe's going to come in. You don't worry about that shit, okay? You just do you. That's all you have to do. You don't have to worry about the process. You don't have to worry. Just do you. Do the things that feel authentic in your journey. I don't mean quit your job, though. You know, keep working. But you know what I'm saying? Just stay true to your own path. Do what feels right for you. Follow your truth, okay? Your authenticity. And this will unfold. And you will find this. This will come to you. Because the energy and the frequency of this will radiate from you, okay? All right, guys, that's what I received today. I hope this was helpful and an insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.